got in. Well, I spent the last 4 days sick. It's been fascinating and painful to learn more about the Vietnam War. Before we jump into the vlog today, we want to invite you to join with us and Teamwater to help bring clean water to 2 million people around the world. This is the biggest clean water campaign ever. It's launched by Mark Rober and Mr. Beast, and the whole YouTube community is coming together with a goal to raise $40 million by the end of this month. As we've traveled the world, we've seen firsthand what it's like for communities to live without safe drinking water. And we're excited to be a part of this cause. You can join with us by donating. Even a $1 donation makes a difference.
And the way we're going to deliver this clean water to 2 million people for decades is by working with the nonprofit WaterAid. They've got a platinum seal of transparency from GuideStar, and they've been doing this for over 40 years.
So if you're down to join forces with us and the entire community and provide clean water to 2 million people in need, then I need you to click the link in the description down below.
Thank you, and now back to our vlog.
Whoa, that's so pretty.
We are so excited.
So they had an option here for afternoon tea.
We are leaving.
Okay, this is Lala. She's the manager here. She has been so great. We've seen her every day here. We're super sad to say goodbye.
We have loved Chukis. It's delicious.
So happy. So cool.
This is so fun.
So they grow these plants right
They
here.
make it themselves.
Chamomile tea.
Thank you so much.
We're getting to our next place. This is turning out to be a little bit of an adventure. We drove out from Ninh Bình to Hanoi, but apparently the car can't get close enough to our Airbnb. These roads are very tiny and very crowded, and so we are surprised walking with our luggage a further distance than we prefer to. We can do this though. Luckily, it's not too bad. Everybody's got backpacks. Jeremy's got one roller bag up there. Janae, at least it's not raining. Here's the power lines. Super interesting. Sometimes finding the next place to stay is a bit of an adventure. I think the place we're staying is one of those spots over there. Or maybe it's this way. I can be way off.
That's an American B52 bomber that was shot down during the Vietnam War. It's still there. All right, we're trying to find our Airbnb here. We found it.
We think.
Or we're breaking into someone's place. And I thought there were flowers out the front. It's just a painting. Just joking. All right, well that was an adventure. Bunch of new sounds and smells and places. We got in. Thanks for caring so much, Cub. This reminds me a lot of our place in Da Nang. This is nice. Should we go check out the upstairs? Is there a little bathroom here?
Yeah, me and Janae are ready.
Whoa, someone's in there. Whoa, the showers here have like a shower space. That's nice. So it looks like we have a view of that lake with the B52 bomber in it. So every time we get a new Airbnb, we kind of come in and make sure it's what we thought it was. And then we have to decide where kids are going to be sleeping, who's sharing rooms.
There's always a few surprises.
This has real showers though. That's nice.
All right, come upstairs, grab your bags, get your room assignments. There's always a few kids that are really happy with their room assignments and a few kids that aren't. We just have to like switch it up.
B52 bomber.
That's insane that they just left it there. It's a visual representation of what this area went through, unreally.
What happened most fast was ejected and then captured. I don't like this.
There's some sort of an announcer. I wonder what he's announcing. Because we move around constantly, we tend to come into a new house and get moved in right away. The kids set up shop, get everything out of their bags. When you only have a week to live somewhere, you want to feel settled and not like you're living out of a suitcase the whole time. So it's been 15 minutes, maybe 20, and we're ready to go. Except for him. He is not ready to go.
I'm ready for a nap.
So this rental doesn't have any like shampoo or conditioner, soap. So I'm gonna have to run out to a store.
We'll need food at some point too.
You think you can hold down the fort?
Yep, I got him.
Maybe you got them. Or they got you. One with the other.
I got you, Dad.
All right, this is what unpacked looks like for me. I just get my packing cubes out and I unzip them and then I unzip this. So they basically function as drawers while I'm here. And then I put my suitcase down and away. Then I get my power adapter and my chargers all set up so that I'm ready to charge my laptop and my phone and my watch. I get my laptop out and I get my phone and my laptop connected to the Wi-Fi.
If we're staying somewhere longer, we normally won't use the packing cubes as drawers though, right? Like I typically will completely unpack if we're gonna be there longer than a week.
I do not. I
You
have
just keep
lived
it in
out of
there?
the packing cubes the entire time, except, I do hang up my nice shirts if I'm gonna be somewhere a long time, but everything else stays in packing cubes, and so do the kids.
It's funny, the stairs are uneven. This one's like way bigger, and the one down there is like half the size.
Yeah, it kind of throws off your gait a little as you go. Are you all unpacked?
Yep.
Settled in? Let me see you're settled in.
Okay, so it depends on how long we're staying, but we're staying here for 1 week, so I just took out my packing cubes. My backpack's unzipped if I need anything, but I just put it in here and I decompress it so it's bigger.
So it's easier to live out of.
Yeah, and I have the sweatshirts there. It's kind of warmer here, so I probably won't use those. I get out my like electronics and school stuff, like my notebook for geometry.
Yeah.
My computer.
Laptop.
Oh, and like games, which I'll probably give to Laura. And then,
You've got your chargers all set up.
yeah, I set up my charging stuff.
Are you hooked up to Wi-Fi?
Mm-hmm.
That's an important step. And his shoes, ready to go.
In Southeast Asia, the other thing we do once we arrive somewhere is check Grab to see what food options are available. That doesn't mean we'll just have it delivered, but we can see. Like there's a place here called Rosemary's Kitchen. It looks really good. There's a place with mac and cheese.
Whoa, the kids are gonna be excited.
Okay, and then this place is called Avos and Mango.
Ooh.
And they have like normal
Avocados and mangoes?
Yeah. And so they have breakfast and they have healthy dishes and eggs and all day smoothies. Like look, there's just like a big fruit salad. Making sure that we can find meals where we can get a good salad or fruit or food.
We love eating the local food when we travel places. However, since we are in those areas for so long, like we're gonna be in Vietnam for almost 6 weeks by the time we leave, and we just don't want to overdo it. We find if we eat authentic Vietnamese for every meal, by the time the country is done, by the time we're ready to leave, we're all kind of over it. And so we try to eat variety while we're traveling. So we'll definitely eat something awesome in Vietnamese and local every day, but we also bring in the things that are familiar and comfortable to us.
This place also has gluten-free specific food, which we're always looking for. Our most ordered item is an omelet that's gluten-free. With gluten-free toast.
Ooh!
If a place has gluten-free bread, that means he can also get like the egg sandwich and other stuff.
If they have French toast, then we can just tell them you can make it.
Yeah.
Good morning. We are in Hanoi, Vietnam, and we've actually been here for a couple of days, but we've been laying really low. Jeremy's been very sick. We think he got some sort of contaminated water. It doesn't seem like food poisoning. Anyway, he's on some antibiotics and he is finally on the mend. The kids and I have done some simple things like, you know, going to a trampoline park and hanging out with some world schooling friends that we met in a different part of Vietnam that are also here. But we kind of wanted to save the big stuff to do with him, but he's still under the weather. So today's the day. We're gonna go and do some more Hanoi stuff. Just at the end of our street, there's this cute little temple. And these streets are so narrow. So one of the first things that we learned is that Hanoi is currently experiencing really low air quality. There's a lot of air pollution, and it must be the weather patterns, something about it. There's quite a haze. So yesterday we really dug in and studied and learned about air pollution and its effect on the body and what it means and how it happens, and the creative solutions that are being used to try to fix this problem. And so we're wearing masks. Gonna put mine on now. Such beautiful artwork on the way. Oh, let's stay to this side.
So one of my favorite parts of the performance was seeing all of these Vietnamese instruments played in person and kind of watching and wondering how in the world they did this. So cool. So this theater troupe has performed all over the world, including in America, but we have a question. Was that?
We're from Missouri, and I was like, yay, Missouri. Or is it Mississippi? I don't think they can Mississippi.
I'm just glad I'm not in trouble for misspelling any Vietnamese places, because that would be impossible. So this water puppet theater has been around for a long time.
Well, I spent the last 4 days sick. And today I think I'm feeling up for going out and about. Right by our place is a war museum that we thought would be educational. We're off. So has this become normal to you guys, these little alleyways that we're walking down?
Also these big wires.
That is a lot of wires.
This is a temple.
Oh, cool.
It's here at the end of our street.
Awesome. So our friends met up with us.
So from 1969 to 1972, for 3 years, the U.S. B52 bombers dropped 3,000 bombs on Hanoi every day. That was happening every day. And this was a residential area at the time, and that was a school at the time. Vietnam military used guns, artillery weapons from the ground to try to shoot down the planes before they dropped the bombs. And they successfully shot this one down, and it miraculously landed in the lake instead of hitting any of this area. So they kept it there as a memory of that.
They also cut, if you listen to him, he said that they cut half of it, put half of it in the museum we're going to, and half of it still in the phone. They also took like all of the stuff they found in the museum.
Yeah, we'll also see the guns that they use to shoot planes at the other museum. All right, that is our window right there.
Hey guys, hold it,
Actually, no.
So this is the B52 Victory Museum. This is the rest of the plane that's in the lake. It's been fascinating and painful to learn more about the Vietnam War and America's role and involvement in it. Definitely wasn't something I fully understood as a kid. Now it's 50 years ago, and I think it's a story that Americans should remember. Just like when we're in Rwanda or visiting Germany and you visit those spots to say like, let's never forget what happened here. I'm grateful my kids are here to see what we did and what we were a part of.
These were the guns they were using to shoot down.
Yeah, they just
Holy
used tiny guns.
cow.
This is a rocket. I don't think this is a gun, is it?
They call it a missile launch.
Oh, this is a missile launcher.
This is a missile launcher of Battalion 59, Regiment 261, Air Defense Missile. This is the Vietnamese Declaration of Independence, and this is Ho Chi Minh, who is the president who declared independence in 1945. This is their national anthem.
Have you heard of John McCain?
No.
So he was an Arizona senator, ran for president, and he was known for being a prisoner of war. This was literally when he was captured as a pilot who ejected into the waters here and was captured.
Whoa.
That's John McCain.
Is he still alive?
He's not still alive now, but he ran for president. He was the Republican nominee that ended up losing, I think, to Obama.
Definitely saying very different things than my book did.
It's interesting with history that it totally depends on who's telling the story.
Both sides.
Each sides have a totally different story, then how do we know what the real story is?
That's a good question.
This is what
Nurse?
a nurse would use.
Yep.
They would have scissors, tweezers, and a different kind of scissors and a shelf.
Thanks for showing me. If the plane was going down, you would pull a cord and you would get shot out of the airplane. So these are pictures of people all over the world in different places protesting against U.S. invasion into Vietnam. So we're here at the train street. We want to go there. All right, we made it. So the train is coming in just a couple minutes. We made it, just barely. This has become quite the busy spot when the train is coming.
Oh no, I definitely want to.
Did you hear the horn?
I was a little nervous about this, how close the train comes, so I insisted that we be upstairs where the kids are like behind a balcony.
It might be coming this way. We weren't sure which direction it was coming from, but it sounds like it's coming from this direction. Oh, we see it. I've seen too many movies, I just want to jump on the train. We met some really nice friends here from South Africa. There it goes.
I did not realize that was going to be so loud. Ear protection if you come here.
That was so loud.
Good night. Treehouse out.
They're trying to beat us. They're coming for us.
There are so many fish here.
You really have to put your head down in this case. Head down.
Look,
Whoa. We made it out.
it's just